Hello, it's Bella. It's Bella Katrina. I'm talking to you today about clearing your energy, feeding your body with nutrition. And also we do it with our minds. So we're looking at nutrition for the mind and nutrition for the body. And the sun has been talking to me because of the awakening process. My clairaudience has gone to off the charts because that's my primary clair. If you don't know your primary clair, you need to book a power shabam. So your primary clair is where you first get your divine guidance, any messages. This is your intuition. This is how it works. So you get choice of 4. Anyway, I can hear trees. I can hear the vibration of... I've been tuning in a lot and grounding my energy and connecting to the earth and connecting to source and bringing the energy up from the earth and down from source, and then taking it up and down, and then out comes out through your heart. So connecting to Gaia, your earth star, running a cord down into the earth, connecting to her crystal grid, and then getting fresh energy all the way up, comes up to your heart. We can go all the way up, come back down through source, down meets at your heart. Then it goes out from your heart, and this vibration sits in your energetic field. So that's the first thing to try and do, and also receive through the retina of your eye and your crown chakra vitamins and nutrition from the sun. So the sun is vital life force, and you need it on every chakra of your body, and especially your eyes. So when you wear sunglasses, you don't get that nutrition. It doesn't even go to your third eye because of the bridge of the glasses. But that was deliberately made up and marketed that way. And we pay hundreds of dollars for designer eyewear that stops our spiritual growth. So be aware that anything out there is really going to go against what's real. You know, they talk about don't go in the sun. Now, when everyone that started, Don't Go in the Sun was a massive campaign against the sun, and then they made the media, which is controlled by higher officials and the elite. Anyway, they made out that it caused skin cancer and then put false news on, and then even used celebrities like Hugh Jackman to put their cancer story on social media. So everybody was like, oh, I better get that sunscreen. And now in the sunscreen is, my opinion, the feeling I got from the sunscreen was this actually activates the cancer growth faster. And so once that sunscreen came out, lots more skin cancer victims came about. It's all set up because the sun is actually a vital part of life force. So we actually need to sit with no sunnies on and no hat. It's the opposite. And you need it to activate even your skin. I mean, you can do it before 10, like it's sunrise and sunset is the energy I'm talking about. It's like twilights. So you look at the sun because it actually has to go into your eyelids, into your eye retina. So you can actually look at it and draw forth life force, which is not what we're told. As a kid, it was like, don't look into the sun, you'll go blind. Why do you think that was said? Because the sun can feed us everything we need, all the nutrition we need. It would be lighter people though. We need a little bit of a liquid diet maybe, but Our food is controlled. Our air is controlled. That's why the chemtrails go in the air, so we don't get the nutrition. Plus, we've got hats and sunnies on, or we just don't go in the sun because that's the way we've been mind controlled in a program. So then, looking at the opposite side has revealed this to me. Looking at the negative side. Looking at why would they put chemtrails in the air if there's not something magical about it. So we've got to get out in the sun. You can look at the sun. You can let the sun feed you. Connect to source through your crown chakra and slow down your mind. If it's meant to go, this energy comes down from source and goes through every chakra. Comes up from the earth, goes through every chakra, comes back clear and comes out your heart. To do that, you have to be clear. Most people can't get past the first step, which is asking. You've got to ask for it, remember? You've got to ask. Angels, God, life force, come down in through my crown. And then it's meant to go into your third eye, but there's a ceiling fan in the middle of these two chakras called your mind, which has been programmed many, many times, many things, many lifetimes, which are all unraveling at once right now because they are clearing, because it's not the truth, doesn't align with your truth, right? We need to get out in the sun. We need to eat more fruit that's been ripened in the sun, food that's been in the sun. And we need to ground our energy. So when you slow the mind down, all that static energy from the fan going still has momentum, keeps going, keeps going. I mean, I started this journey 25 years ago. That's how long it's taken to unravel and deprogram from these belief systems that are instilled of us in our cellular memory over lifetimes. So, at the moment, it's quantum healing, 2017. You don't have to take 25 years. You can do it in 6 months. You can do it in 18 months. It's quantum healing through asking and then slowing down your mind to receive the guidance and then bringing in your mind to focus. Now, it's hard to do that when there's psychic attack around and these programs are intertwined with other people who have archons, you know, like they're like program handlers to keep you in that program, and especially if you're a light worker, starseed. I mean, they're gonna get you first because you're the brightest light. So they're gonna take it out. Well, they're gonna try, aren't they? So if there was ever a time for you to get rid of that vibration, it's now, because the effort that you do is times 1,000 at the moment. Plus we're using Saint Germain and the violet flame. So the second wavers have come through as this is an energy update on where we're at in May. So the second wavers are activating their connections to Gaia, connections to source, and opening the heart chakra to then come into union with their soul twin. So it's the same soul, it's just two different bodies. It's called a power couple in Hollywood. Sorry. So God's got his own power couple, and Satan has tried to bring a power couple together in the media like that, and also through transgenderism. But God said he made us masculine and feminine, and the feminine first. So it's a call to balance that within. That's your next step. So once you're activated as a way shower, right, which I have been, I can tell you the pathway that's happened. So we're looking at the sun there. Now we're just going to look down over here. So be aware of how fast your mind's going, because really that's the trap. That's the pinball machine. Got to get out of that. Got to get out of it. I'm serious. Because it's created, once you clear your energy field of past lives, then you clear karmic from this life, which has been heavy. This is what happens after I say the first wave. This is what's happening. Then you clear your bloodlines, and then you got to fill it up with life force. Then you got to connect to Source, Prime Creator, connect to Gaia, Mother Earth. Open your heart chakra, heal it of any past pain, any inner child wounding, any addictions, any fears, any sexual abuse, any abuse of any kind, and any vows, contracts of poverty or chastity have to be dissolved, and contracts, timelines collapse, right? So that's over. But when you're feeling it, you're going through it, it feels heavy. And it feels really heavy because it's all the past life stuff as well, which you can't even put into your mind. So then your mind goes fast and you don't let it slow down, and then it gains more momentum until the fan will nearly... Have you ever had those ceiling fans that go so fast you think that's going to fall off? Like that's rocking, that fan is going to lift off. That's how most people are. So then there's no divine guidance coming in and you're not grounded. So no wonder we want to have a drink. Or lots of us like sugar. Or caffeine, nicotine, stuff like that. So when you ground, you've got to slow that fan down. You've got to practice, because it's been going so fast for so long that it might take off. So turn the switch off every day. Let it slow down to nothing. It has to stop. And get the guidance in. So you would ask for guidance first. That's the crown chakra. Asking for guidance. Now, ask for guidance to come from the light. And you ask 3 times for it to come from 100% light. And then the darkness cannot refuse you 3 times. They cannot trick you 3 times. So there's something about a trinity going on, isn't there? So that's my take on allowing yourself to ask. Most people do. And then they don't get the answer because the fan's going and they've put the destination in the GPS, that's what I've asked for, and then they're sitting in the car with the radio on full ball, screaming that they can't hear the GPS. Why isn't it working? So that's your mind is also like that, like a radio. You've got to change the frequency. Turn it off and tune into your guidance. Listen to the GPS, your inner guidance system, through your clairs, and then move. You do not move until you get guidance. That's it. You stay anchored, no movement. Because without the guidance, the worry is automatic and it is mental illness. So when you're in a state of mental illness, which is fear, worry and doubt, let alone all the programs and belief systems and genetic coding and cellular memory we've got, by the time you get to a mastership, Reiki mastership with me, you're at that, noticing the programs, unhooking the belief systems, right? So it reveals itself after you've let go of the past life, the karma, the inner child, and that's all designed. I've done all that fit for you. So that's a program actually designed for you, self-empowerment program. Once that's done, then you start undoing your own personal programming, belief systems, cellular memory. That's what mastership's really about, to master that. So it's like, I call it Reiki mastership and self-empowerment program. But I've just used Reiki as a tool to help do this and to help anchor you down and to help keep your energy clear so you do get your guidance. Because we need you to get your guidance. We need you to bring the light through your whole body, and we need to bring energy up from the earth and bring it out into the atmosphere. And that has a ripple effect throughout the galaxies at the moment because all the portals are opened. So please tune into my chakra clearing, get attuned to Reiki, do it online with me. Ask Archangel Raphael for the best healer to lead you in your mastership program, or connect with me. Reiki 1 is for self-healing, for boundaries, for physical health. Just so you can actually not get attacked and not have anyone drain you and dump on you while you slow your fan down, while your mind slows down. So it's crucial. And also you get a protection symbol, and you can self-heal and re-energize yourself, clear your energy. You learn how to do all that. We also talk about crystals and angels to work with you. You get an attunement, which actually changes your frequency, so you become attuned to the frequency of life force, which really helps you move through this dense, dark, cellular memory, karmic energy. I'm telling you, it's the best thing I've ever seen for this, and it works for me. I know it will work for you. Reiki 2 is for self-healing at a different level, a higher frequency, like plugging into a generator of life force. And therefore, you obtain extra symbols that are really needed on this earth at the moment for healing, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So I'm going to talk about that next in my next video, about how to bring those planes of existence into balance with symbols, frequency, and initiations. I'll talk to you then. Love you, bye.